The South African Police Service has reported that only 1 in 36 domestic violence cases are reported by the victims. But people often ask or wonder, why do these victims not report the abuse? Why don't they leave? Why are they not seeking for any assistance or help? A year ago, Sarah Matebula suffered severe second-degree burns at the hands of a man she entrusted as the father of one of her children. This is how she looked a year ago, after being poured with hot water by the father of a child. She then chose not to have him reported, but forgave him for such a hideous act. Well, she's here today just to answer one question: forgiveness. What does that mean? Are we not perpetuating gender-based violence as women, as we choose to go another route of forgiving those that we entrust to be the ones that we rely on or to with regards to being our other partner? But she's here, Sarah, and I am so overwhelmed with gratitude because she decided to actually choose something else that perhaps maybe society shuns away from. We always speak in our own corners, asking why is it that she's not doing anything. She's got reasons, and those reasons, we'll unpack them here. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Please share, please like, please click. We're a community that looks at marginalization issues, a community that looks at the marginalized. And I'm honored to be joined by Sarah today. Sarah.
Hello.
Sarah. My goodness. My goodness. Your journey. It's a very interesting one.
Wow.
A very interesting one for that matter. You know, sure.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sarah, you know, when we were talking about this issue, I wondered that for you to get to that decision, it had to take some introspection inside.
Like, it had to take a lot. It was a lot.
And I want, before we even get to that part, because that is the last part, the forgiving part, can you just relate to us as a community on exactly what happened?
So,
just tell me the story. Start from the beginning. Don't leave anything.
I will try not to, okay. So here's what happened. Okay, by the time, it was sometime during December, in Tolum Sevens at Kusile Power Station, of which was my first time in Tolum Sevens in my whole life. Okay, so what happened was I have 2 kids, ne? The one I raised alone with my parents, of course, and also my family, Sharp. So there's this other one, Umntwana waka 2020, of which Wabaki
a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
Oh my goodness.
So the first one is a girl, and then the second one is a boy. So what happened was So me and a guy, we dated, not for long. We met. There was this. Okay, we know each other because he's from Aberfram and I'm from Delmouth. So there's this other guy, but his friend Mabia. So he posted on Facebook. I think I was in Sentin by that time. I was dating someone in Sentin. So he posted on social media and then he said, I'm single, they were like those things on social media, like on Facebook. And then I commented. And then I said, yeah, I'm up and I'm single, sharp. Of which sharp, it was that time.
Were you single, girls?
I was single, but
Singlish.
No, I was in a relationship with someone that has someone, of which that someone is so important to them. So I was just
so bumakhwapheni
angifuni ukuzibeka lapho. Angifuni ukuzibeka lapho kumakhwapheni because mina the main chick we do the same thing. Me and the main chick.
Oh, and the main chick.
We do the same thing somewhere.
Yeah.
Siyafana. So I don't want to portray myself as a.
So beku complicated.
It wasn't really that complicated, but it was. Just that.
Okay.
Okay, sharp. So we move on. So I said, it was time of December. The time, I'm telling you the time I met a guy. So I went there, I think it was December 2019. So I went there and then we went to a Sunday market. So that's when Minenoka is meet her officially. So we went there and then we dated for Lao Malangalao for those few weeks. I can't remember, sharp. So I got pregnant, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Fortunate, but unfortunate. I got pregnant. And then it was his firstborn. So we are of the same age, actually. Maybe an age gap 3 years or something. Okay, so we met. Sahamba, but then I got to meet his mom, like his stepfather and stuff. So like we were just in that relationship. But in the he can't make conversations, like I understand. So I was always with his mom by that time. So fast forward to I got pregnant and then we broke up, and then sharp we had our issues and stuff, and then I got pregnant until I gave birth, and then Umtanam was now 3 months, and then like I didn't want to tell him good money when you are the father because and stuff. So 3 months after birth, Umtanam started uklupa. And then when he started to club, that's when I realized it was nomad. I think it's time whereby yes. So when I got there, like his mom and his stepfather, like welcome, like they were so welcoming. Like it was nice, ne? First time, supportive family from Abantwana, like the father side. First time sharp, it was nice. So I wasn't really sure who Mtanaki. He had his doubts, and it's okay, I understand sharp. So fast forward, Mtana paid for the damages, and then what to Mtana. I think he was 4 months by that time. Tata then Bamkulisa, so Bamkulisa fast forward, just Lugani Minanai as Seko. In the Bayamna is no more. So the only time is only when you learn, but I didn't like to do that anymore because Minana is prokapili. Then why would I always go there? Sharp. So maybe the only time is Oya, Uguti Mkumbulumtana, sometimes I go there and then check a pen because it's a distance from a kaya to a kaigib. So it takes it's about 30 rand if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so it happened with him. On 2022, December, his mom and my mom are close. Like a relationship is a relationship like sort of co-parenting and stuff. Like see, I understand that he's more of a brother. Like he's no longer my boyfriend. We've never had a relationship. Maybe we just sperm donors, but me and I see each other as sister and a brother. So
you were cordial with this person for quite some time?
Very.
And is that the reason what made you to actually decide that your child will stay at his parents' home with him?
No, it was his and his mom's decision because it like bahlala by 3.
Okay.
It's his stepdad, his mom, and also him. So I gave birth to umntana wakhe, the first one, and then the other girl who gave birth umntwana wentombazana, of which maybe she's 4 months younger than umntana, or 5 months, somewhere there. Yeah, I think 6 months, 7 months.
So the other girl was the girl that he eventually got involved with? Oh,
it
okay.
was the baby mama. No, that the one on the story is just another one.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
So baby mama came to Lapayana. I was there. So she came, and then I was welcoming because I don't like fighting. So I was accommodating. She held umtanami. She was pregnant by that time. I was like, okay. I was cool with everything. So sharp. It happened ukuthi ngithola umsebenzi. Fast forward to 2022 December. Ngithola umsebenzi ekusile. Ngithola umsebenzi ekusile umntanami manje bengingasebenzi, my girl child, because boy child is depending on him. He does everything for him. So I had ukuthi okay, umama ke mageza nobabakhe ngezi 20 bafike ngezi 24, 25, 26. And then on those days they had fun. But decided ukuthi because sesiyahamba thina lo owentombazana umntwana uzosala poreka la ithi ngimthatha yoncamula unyaka ngale, and then wena Sarah because awunayo imali ukuthi umyenzele manje ukuthi umyenze inhloko nani is 20 something ngiyohola nge-month end, ukuthi awunayo imali yaloko is fine, wena uzothi mawuhola then uze ngale umphathele izimpahla ezongeza zoncamulelele unyaka ngale. Uyabona akusumntanabo, mind you, sharp. I don't have a problem with that. It's okay, I love it. Mntanami get to know places, sharp. So it happened ukuthi I went to a Springs Mall with my cousin. So we went there, and then ngathenga izimpahla for umntwana and also for my boy child because I'm his mom and now saying nemali phela. So angeke ngisolo ngim outline, yabo. So I did that. Then ngabathengela ama fireworks. I went there. Bekuyi 31 December. So I told my mom ukuthi yazi angikhaleli, yabona? Angikhaleli ukuya kibo bheki. Because not because there's a girl, no, but because very man, it's been almost like 2 years ngingasayi laphayana, yabo. So angikhaleli ukuthi ngiye mina, yabo. So my mom insisted, said no, Sarah, I think you should go. Personates you. So I was doing it for my child. So I went there. When I got there, I met a guy. Again, it was late, 31. Boy, sure, boy, like si sharp, le relationship. Angibambele two lapho yamabhiyanyana. Ngithi sha mina mayingwili. But ngifuna ukuthi ngishisele ama careers then ngihambe. Mhlawumbe ngisizohlangana ematshaleni. Athi hayi mina ngiyogroove eDelmas. Ngithi okay, mina ngikhona ukuthi ngiyogroove eDelmas because umntana mula and kusasa kumele ukuthi sihambe already, yabo. So it's going to be a waste ukuthi ngiyele eDelmas, yabo. So it's better if ngiba la, ngicamula unyaka khona la. We're like okay. Then kwaba leso sikhathi ngashisa ama fireworks namantwana, and then I think it was around 9-10 ngaphuma ngahamba. Mase ngiphuma ngahamba ngashiya mama yakhe nabantwana. Then they were having fun nabo babranyama and stuff. See right. Shuthi on that day mama yakhe told me ukuthi the girlfriend was here, but I asked her nicely ukuthi since umama wakanjabulo umntana unjabulo of which umntana wethu mama wakanjabulo is coming angixoshi, but yes idrama yamantombazana umama njabulo akasuka umuntu onedrama, but I don't know wena, you understand. So for ukuthi mina ngiprotect ama feelings wakho ngicela ukuthi hayi ukuthi ngixoshi even kusasa even ekseni even isikhathi you know you can come to my house at any time, but I'm trying to protect your feelings, not that there's something that's going to happen, but obvious uyazi amantombazana sharp. Okay, so it happened ukuthi ngiyahamba ngiyogroova nabangani bami vele Sisipho, even umngani waka baby daddy uMabia was there. Okay, so siyagroova vele, we had fun. Kumnandi yasa yabo. Mase kuze ekseni I didn't want to go there ngithi nyonepa or nje ukuthi nje ngisithole ngicomfortable kula muzi. I didn't want that, yabo. So shuthi okay ahambe no girl, no ayogroove eDelmas. Bakagroove eDelmas abuye no girl shuthi ke mhlama time mina ngifuna ukuya nawe nanana. I don't know ukuthi bakhulumeni.
So this is not the pregnant woman?
No, it's not.
It's another one
It's
now.
another, like it's yes.
Okay,
The
okay.
pregnant woman was pregnant on 20.
Oh, okay.
2020, yes, and then now it's 2022.
Okay, okay. So there's another one.
Yes, there's another.
There's another one. Okay.
Okay. So this girl should ati ngihamba nawe angazi bathi-side kanjani because besibaboyithuma sekubuyiwe. Okay, angibabonanga babuye. Mina ekuseni mangifika mama yakhe athi Sarah ngicela ukuthi uwashe izimpahla zabantwana. Mama yakhe the time ayothwasa mama Gobela. The time ayothwasa wawa and then that's when she got her name. Wawa walimala and then wafaka insimbi la esandleni. So she asked me nicely with Sarah, ngicela ukuthi mntanami before uhamba ungashaye lezi mpahla nawe khona ukuthi uhambe lezi mpahla eziclean. Angithi umntwana lo ufike ngezi 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So ngicela ukuthi at least uhambe lezi mpahla eziclean mntanami. Nami ngishayele impahla zomntwana lo eziclean. Sharp mama, akunankinga. Okay, I'm doing that. So as I'm doing that, go fail la, yabo. So I'm trying ukuthi clean my workplace. I want it to be nice and clean, sharp. So I'm asking mama ukuthi, mama, where's the key? Yabo? Mama ati, oh, Upegi didn't have his key, the key to his room. So I think the key for the main door ingari kamareni. So the main door is just here and then there's a window and then outside kunomnyango la where room like. I don't know room like ever since like him. Ngagcina ungena lapha kulela room 20, I think 2021 or 20 somewhere there. Mara bekusasa umkhukhu. The last time I entered his room was when it was still a shack. Then so manje seyakhiwa I've never been there. Even none of my mhlawumbe bengifika mhlawumbe ngizokokota I would just stand by the door, say what I wanted to say sharp. Angifuni ukuba that girl on a drama.
Sure.
Okay. So I asked for the key. Ngivule fester. Peggy, hello. Oh, nakhona I can't even remember the response. I was like, Peggy. Okay, he responded ngale ndlela. Ngicela ungiboleke isikey. Ngifuna ukuvula umnyango la ngikhona ukuthanyela sola ngizokhona ukuthi ngwashele endaweni clean. Sharp. Nanking. I didn't care the response of the team. Then boom. Girl, yes, isikey. Mageza nesikey fika vule. Lo mnyango ebufuna ukuvula uvule and then afuna umama kaBheki. She went ngoba lapha and then she didn't find it. She didn't even correct me. I was okay. Angilwe naye, I'm not there for her. So I phuma and then I told Mama Big, ask Mama Big, I'm going to like, Tata girl, Tata skia sakho, Tata. I don't care. That's how they live. That's how they treat each other. I have nothing to say on that. Agezanga game. Yabon? Okay? I mean, I was just glad I found what I wanted. So, kushukuthi makabuyela rumini ugirl. Abuyela rumini. Ngiyezwa vele like kiri. Yabona like imiri attached to yabo like it's just here in the middle. Kiri like msindo, I don't care. Ngiyezwa shela ngiphethe inhloko guys. Yo, buya kusilala sharp. So, ngiyawasha. I was busy washing fire impahla machine. So kiri yaza ayurure. Shuthi you guys what come. I want to prove to you I'm not dating this person.
Oh, so there was something happening inside the room.
Inside the room.
Okay, so it seems like they were arguing.
Maybe they were arguing.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So shuthi you guys and then there was just my girl child was just standing there. Like nje bebala. So mina okay. Athi Sarah ngicela ukuthi ungaseze la ekhaya ungiqabanisa nomuntu wami inanani. I was like, oh, that's new to me ukuthi this manje sothana nomuntu engicabanisa naye, but the previous girls I've never ngicabanise nabo. Yabo, I used to come here, I will task me, I will mashadi bakhona, but I've never fought with them. Every time, even mashadi, if ngimbona endleleni, I would give her a hug. Who tells me I was with her? I'm not an enemy. Yabo, just because I gave birth to umntanakho doesn't mean that I own you. It doesn't mean that your life revolves around me. You understand? So I was like, okay, I respect that. Fine. Ngicela ukuthi ungilinde. Ngikhipe lezi mpahla ezila emshinini because already sengisifakile ngizozispina and then it's fine ngizohamba nazo zinjalo. Yeah, very sharp ngiyacela. Ngicela ungaseze ekhaya. I was like, okay. Deep down ngiyazibuza ukuthi mara why did he have to act on me like that? Like all of a sudden, boom, umuntu sekashintshile waba from Lulu to Dladla.
Isn't it the new chick now?
I think so.
coming into play.
I think so, because we have amandla. As girls, we have amandla.
We're getting there. We are getting there. We are still warming
He's
up.
mine. Like, okay, okay. So what happened was with him, I told him ukuthi ngizowasha lezi impahla and then ngizohamba nazo ngizozineka ekhaya mangifika ekhaya, so it's okay. He was like, okay, cool. Sharp. He went out with his girlfriend. Samba ngolayini bayadonsana jinkijongo baye kamareni. So when they got there again, this fight started. I don't know, mara it was just noises. So chutsukela kwathi mina vele ngihamba, I don't know, mara ngalendlela bengakhona ingalendlela leyenze ngakhona. Mhlawumbe athi mina ngiyahamba futhi yazi sharp vele I don't know ukuthi decided to call it quits or kanjani. Sharp then okay, shuthi amkhaphe sporeni. Angazi maybe umshiye halfway because ubuyile. Then mabaphuma mina ngiplug igedla la ngifuna ukuyenzela abantwana bami yabo. So sharp ngiyaphuma nami nithi. Boma yabona musimpila selokishini. Ngiyahamba nyakomunye umuzi, I'm trying to respect umuzi wakhayibo, not have a smoke there. So I'm going to the next house. So when I got there, I did the thing and then I came back. So when I was coming back, he was coming back. Shuthi uvela ngale and then mina ngivela ngapha, and the houses I only see him from maybe a space nyana ukuthi now he's going there. So angene ekhaya, mangene ekhaya wena, I'm saying yes. Mageza angene from the dining room, of which was where the machine and the kettle was, and then there's another door through for ukuthi uye ngaphandle. Then there's a shack, Mama Ke was there, and then on the other side there was Ndumba. So he came back. When he comes back, she's uyofuna mina, yabo? Uyangifuna. Not that not that he was going to fight, but because he got remorse with it. Mara, how can I do this? Yabo? Okay, so when he was coming back to the house, I was getting in the house and then we met. When we met last Tikini, and then there my daughter was. She was just having a snacks. My boy child was here, like he was just here, because we were together. And then my baby daddy was here, and then she like I didn't even check the surrounding stuff, things that were nearby, because we were not fighting. So he was like, Sarah, the way he's saying is into my. I'm very, very sorry. Because I'm under pressure and this girl doesn't want to understand. So, but then it's okay, ngiyaxolisa. Yabo? Shuthi, in my mind, I have this thing, yokuthi, ubheki vele like yena vele umuntu ongisabayo ne. I've seen that. I know that. Ukuthi, each and every time, even when we're dating, like, mhlawumbe kuthiwa maybe siyadlala uyangisaba. I don't know why. You understand? Because I've never done anything to anyone. I don't know. Okay. So, uyangisaba ne ngazi ukuthi why. It's okay. So it happened ukuthi as he was asking for forgiveness, I was like, it's okay, it's fine, man. Should I stand and show you what I was doing? So he was just standing there, and then I was like, I was like, umntanami is just here, and then like, no, it's sharp. So by that motion, by that movement, so he thought maybe I was gonna fight him, yabo? Then he took Gelin and then pulled me the mats. And then that's when I was like, he pulled me, ne? Like a man's got into my nose.
Is this when it's the same water that you had plucked?
The same water
that you had plucked in, yes, for the tea. Yes, it's the same one.
Not with the intention of to someone, but with the intention of I'm going to make my kids food. Yeah, but so I'm telling her to get there, and then in like Yaham. Oh no, there was nothing I was asking for, but for my mom. Like I wanted to tell her, you see, I told you but I don't blame her. But it's all I wanted by that time. I wanted my mom. So we went on, Mama K, okay, I ran to his mom.
So what is he saying? So when he decides to take that kettle and pour hot water all over you, what was he saying at the time? Or you just blocked, you everything just got blocked? Did you black out? Did you?
The thing was, I remember him. Like and then as I was running, he just threw the kettle.
No.
I remember that. After then, that's when I saw his mom, and then Mama K was so panicking. She was crying like, yo, it was the saddest moment ever in my life. And I don't even know, one thing, I'm okay with everything. But I don't know the reaction of my girl child, of which is the one that's close to me. I don't know their reaction after. I'm on with now, second year or so.
Yes, we'll get to that part, because I think that one is the one that haunts me the most. The fact that this thing happened
in front of them,
in front of your kids, and at some point you decided to take a certain decision, which others might, at face value, are thinking, sure, okay, but we'll get to understand your reasons behind it. I just wanted to understand. So, fast forward, the water all over you. There's chaos happening at home. I'll call her the mother-in-law in a way, or
yes.
Is in a panic, and then what happens?
So there was this guy, Baba Waka stepfather side. He was there in Ivenyak, so they took me to Ohis, because Abura is in between Delmas and Ohis, but it actually falls under Ohis. So they took me to Ohis. Not Ohis, Paula. Yeah, Paula Ohis. So we went there, and then we looked for a clinic first, and then told us the clinic evaluate. Mind you, the sun is there. It feels like that sun is here, like, yabo.
And that time you're not even seeing exactly like, where you are.
The thing, I can feel my skin coming off. Like, I felt like it was coming off. I was big vela. I'm a bubbles.
I'm a blister.
Yes. So I cried. There was this girl. I do remember her, and I love her so much. I love you so much. Yo, I love you. This girl, but the house that I went to have smoke at. So it's the baby mama. Yo, I can't remember her. Yo, I love her so much, that girl. She was there with me. We went there. Clinic, and then we went to another one. And then on the other one, I wasn't giving the next day, just telling amanzi, and then because I had grease all over my face, Mama came and grease, and the office really helped, because the heat would should see then part on the. So I had grease all over my face, and then that clinic said, okay, fine. It's not the only thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna at least try telling a man, and then put a bandage on you so that you don't feel any heat. So I was there, and I still have the dead skin all over my body. Like, it's dead, it's no longer there. So on that clinic, my bandage, and then we came back. So as I came back, man, I sat there. No mama, her mom, his mom, one time ingubo, fancy and so I sat there, and then that's when everything came. I was like, okay, now this happened. and I'm in a situation whereby because now I see what everyone is saying, this one should be arrested. I can't do that. Because
So Sarah, you didn't go to hospital?
I did.
Okay.
The following day.
So you, from the clinic, you went back to his house?
Yes, to his house. Because I need to be sugar from that side, up, and then a Kai is on the other side. So, Mama already saying for the delay, and then they are on their way here.
Oh, they were
coming to fetch me.
They were coming to
Yes.
fetch you. Okay.
So
why couldn't you wait at the clinic, Sarah, for your parents to come and pick you up? Why did you have to go back to the house? Is it because your kids were there?
Yes.
Okay.
It's because my kids were there, and also Mama.
Okay.
Like, and also this person who in, like, bega jahil.
Okay.
So ushiye lapha, then we had to go to Buye.
Okay.
So basinikeza imali, and then we used it to sabuya ngapha. So as I was sitting lapha, everything just came with okay, Sarah. Now, bakutshenda busy phela wena. Yabo, like this person acted brutally on you, ane? So everything was like, ish, now I'm here, man. I'm with Mama. Mama, anything else, she was sleeping, ne? She was just napping. And then this whole thing comes back. Mama, she's sleeping, and then everything comes back. Uya papa, she's crying. What's your mara? How can this happen? Like, where to from now? Like, I'm fearing for my life. He's my child, you are my child, and I can't decide who's wrong, who's right. But the thing with it, because Sarah, like, you know everything that's happening with my life. She's suffering with Maria Kranti, and then Manju Ube is the only breadwinner. And then I'm sitting with it, okay. And then as an eighth child, it cost about 400 and something. I don't afford that. But I don't care about that. But the thing with these people who are like they are depending on him.
So he was the only breadwinner? He
was the only breadwinner.
At the time?
Stefara wakhe unobama malaka mapis job uyayakha nanani. So I don't know what's happening between maintenance and stuff, but the thing I know his mom is depending on him.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what happened. And then I was sitting there with her now, and I felt, there was this thing as in awushanga man lobo papa misa, just something energy. I don't know.
But you were going through pain. Were you not going through? Because I believe that if they put cold water at the clinic and bagubandicha as well, there's still pain. There's still pain
I
that
felt
they're
pain
going
from
through.
day one until day 2.
So you are sitting there. You said Benisendumbeni or Bensem?
Yes, he was gone.
He was not there, so he disappeared. He disappeared. Okay,
Yeah.
so he ran or whatever that he did.
Whatever that he decided to do.
So you are sitting there, and the mother is talking to you now.
Yeah.
She wakes up from a nap. She's talking to you now.
No, she's not talking to me. She was just sleeping. Ne?
She was sleeping,
and then she woke up, and then she was like, "Mara, why is this happening?"
Oh, okay. So she was talking to herself.
Yeah, maybe she was just
thinking out loud. Don't you think that because of the circumstances that she was finding herself in, with regards to what you are saying, that he was the only breadwinner, that was some form of manipulation?
No.
Go.
No.
Okay. Tell me why.
No one came to me and softened me.
So for her to actually say that, it didn't matter to you.
No, like ne, she was thinking out loud.
Oh, she was thinking out loud.
So it touched me with it flew.
But it did get to you, right?
It did.
Okay.
Like it did, like it hit hard.
It did. Okay. So when she said that, and what did you say?
I didn't say anything.
So you were there with her?
I was just there.
Mm.
I was just there, busy. Oh, on that day, I didn't. Okay, on that day, I think I only started ukukhuluma nabantu when I got home.
Where did you sleep, Sarah?
I slept at home.
Guinea.
Yes.
Okay. So they came to pick you up.
When my mom and his family and her family came with my sister, they came and then they talked. I don't know, and then after that, we came back. Okay, my mom was furious. My mom, so like.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
So until she heard Uguti, what do I have to say about this whole thing? And then that's when she neutralized herself, and then she buckled down. She was like, okay, I'm not gonna take any decisions for you.
So at that time, when Usendumben and your the grandmother of your boy child made that remark, it got to you, all right?
Yeah.
Fast forward, they sit, they have a meeting. Did the meeting happen before you spoke to your parents and all of them in terms of how you feel, or was it before then?
The meeting of?
The meeting of the both parents.
Oh, it was after
Oh, after when you spoke.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
So when that was before the time Mama Kazo think out loud. It was before.
Yes, I get that. Yes.
So when they got there, I was sitting around and then my mom came. Yo, mom ne, she was so strong ne. I mom but on that day she didn't even cry. She said, Mtanam, it's only you that will decide from now.
Okay, so I get the way.
So I'm not gonna say anything. It's sad, it's paining, but it's in your hands. You'll decide from now. And then she didn't come with those words of he's your baby daddy. She didn't. Even no mama, she didn't say, oh mtanami, no one. I stood there and I thought, this and this is happening because this is the family. This is the thing that are happening in my life.
The dynamic of the family in terms of where he is and stuff like that. Yes.
So I took like everything, every decision I took it. New one.
It was you. So there was no
and
way
it's not even 2 days or 3 days after. It was just after a few hours. When
the incident happened.
Yes. I puzzled my life and took it and saw okay, since mina ngiphila so ngilo muntu lo so loku naloku kungisindisile loku naloku kunyenza umuntu ongcono. So one thing that ran in my mind was forgiveness, and I had the faith ukuthi yabona, if you're gonna forgive him, Sarah, uzophila. Like one thing you must know ukuthi la ungekho wrong khona, God would never punish you for a very long time, and la magama lawo here.
So Sarah, hours after that, being severely burned with second-degree burns at the time, you're not even understanding how bad it is. You decided when you were sitting in Dumbane that you're going to forgive this person that did that to you. Yes.
Not because I was going to forgive that person, but because I'm gonna, what I had. What I had was, so it happened to me. One of those things ezenzakalayo in humans. It got me. Then how do I not that I want to bring change, but how do I react on this thing? Sharp. Simzwile umkwazile, but it wasn't intentional. You understand? They had that argument yenze kanjani sharp. Then what happened? No, uthatha umese wamgwaza. Okay, fine, ufeel. That person is dead. They can't speak for themselves. But I'm here. I'm alive. Of which I am able to tell my side of the story.
So your forgiveness of this guy, it was beyond the circumstances that were there at the time in terms of him being able to be the one that supports your family and supports your child. It was beyond that. It came from you.
It came from me, Mama. It came from me. Okay. Like, ama responsibilities is
Okay.
It came from me. I'm that person ukuthi depend okubozonyenza kona. And they depend ukuthi uyenza kanjani. But if I have a chance to forgive you, then I would do that. Because mina, it gives me inner peace and it gives me a way forward. For me to know ukuthi if ngingakhulumisana nawe, but I've forgiven you, then my mood won't change because when I saw there.
Mara Sarah, you was assaulted, sis.
Yes. I'm a pig.
You were sure. You went through an ordeal that I don't wish this ordeal can happen to me. You know, because sure. We still need to get to that part where we're just going to even delve deeper on the forgiving part. I think I'm just one of those where I'm sitting and I'm thinking,
the whole
and I'm still digesting your reasons behind it, which we still need to get to that. So, Usendumbeni, Ushile, your parents are there and stuff like that. So when did you go to hospital?
Tomorrow, the following day.
The following day?
Yes.
Okay. So
and
tell me that.
When I got there, so when I got there, keep my bandages, cleaner the grease. They had to remove the grease first. Okay, fine. Everything I'm gonna tell in details, because everything that I'm saying right now, I've forgiven everything. So they had to said this grease thing on my wound, first of all, on my dead skin. So as they were removing that thing, they had to remove the skin, the dead skin. So they removed. It was paining, Mara, the nurses that were there, I love them.
So you had support.
Like you best thought
so they were trying to sort of distract you from the pain and I get you.
Even now, they weren't even saying yo mara ushile no. They were like, see ngikskrabe kakhulu la or nyenze kancane. I was like, no, it's fine. So I went there, bang scrubber. Actually, my skin mask was falling off. Like my ear, being feel like crunch. My hair, like I got burnt even, and then it came down here, then they removed, and then the part is it was here. I don't know why, but baby so it happened. But cleaner after they cleaned me and then gave some medication, I went home. They told me to come back the following day, the day after the following day.
Did you look at yourself in the mirror?
Yeah.
And then?
I always had a mirror, but then the bandages were there. What's there, what's under there. Mara, maybe it's because being a funu born ukuthi kunjani, but being funu born the progress of healing. Yabo, into bengifuna ukuthi ngibone bengifuna ukuzibona ngipholile ngi-right and have nothing to explain.
So, from the hospital, you went home? So, after how long did it take you for you to be able to take off that bandage and look at yourself?
It was on that day of the bands, the second day, bangihluba. The third day, the fourth day, I went there to remove my bandages. I was healed on the fourth day.
So when you were saying you were healed, the epidermis, the upper part of the upper...
Like even if I touched my skin like this, I didn't feel any pain.
So you were pink?
I was just pink. And that pink, I was applying Ecloromex, the ointment they use for amehlo. So as I was applying Ecloromex, I would see what long apply Ecloromex, my skin is becoming dark. It tries to take the color of the other side. So the Ecloromex be skin sam, like it was repairing my skin. So where I applied Ecloromex, it would just become dark, and then I had to work on removing the dark, and then at least until I am where I am today.
So sad. You looked at yourself in the mirror. I'm going to repeat it again. What crossed your mind? The first time you saw yourself, because I saw your pictures. And I was taken aback. Thank goodness that you are sitting here and you are telling your story. But I want to know, when you took off that bandage, what is the first thing that clicked in your mind?
When I took off the bandages, Kumbula, I had a drama on social media when I wrote my official statements and whatnot. So they came words whereby they would call me Michael Jackson, Mr. Day and Night, like, the two-sided girl, moon and earth. Like those words. Telling a man's hand sharp when so those words they were using.
Okay, so let's go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Before you get to the comments and the bullying by social media. So when this thing that happened, you decided to actually post it?
No.
So how? So
here's what happened.
Sure.
I sent it to you. I need to trust. And I'll be like, no man, check what's against this to me. And then I'm
so you
asking
sent it
nicely.
to a trusted friend?
Yes. Okay. I'm asking you nicely, I post it, I'm only sending it to you. And then when I decided to send then it escalated. But then it's okay. I don't blame anyone. Because they gave me, like, bank registered is trying, so I had to explain myself. This what happened, sharp. And even the story, they don't know the story until now.
So this is your first time really...
It's my first time
coming out and telling it exactly the way it is.
As it happened, yes.
Okay. So you're seeing yourself in the mirror. Seeing yourself in the mirror. There is already these comments that are happening in social media about what supposedly happened. When in your mind, what came to your mind at that time when all these things were happening? There is the trolls happening, then this. So what were they saying on social media? What was the abuse?
Social media, it was like you understand? It was like and then and then all the bad things, of which is not. The thing that happened with social media was mean. I asked them nicely, okay guys, you know about this thing. This thing happened, and I understand your views. I understand your opinions. I respect everything. But can I please handle this matter as private as as private as
So you were asking
as
for
possible?
privacy?
Yes, I was
Okay.
asking for privacy. That's when they thought maybe on my official statement in
So what were the comments on social media, to be
the
exact?
comments. I remember the comment yaga busisiwe. Busisiwe, I don't know her, I can't recall her surname, but it was a Delmas, the other lady in Joe's daughter. She said, lawyer nyalo, nothing foot na manjing of a simbona go ufelan. And then I captured that comment. I sent it back to her. I said, I still love you the way you are. I don't care what you think of me right now. But just know, Guti, I still love you. The relationship between you and I hasn't changed. It's okay. You have your opinion. You have your own view. And I respect that. It's okay. And then the other ones, I took the other ones. And then I was, okay, cool. And then I went for those, of which are people who are close to me, like so because I know their stories as well, you understand? Now I use that because Nyasa's stories are now what's happening in your life.
To fight back.
Yes, to fight back. So I use that. Nami, I would fight those because Nami Nyagwazela. And you didn't act on that act. Of which yours was brutally something very.
It was more than, it was worse than yours.
It was worse. So I took those things as abonam and then I picked 5.
And they didn't do something about it.
Like so they were like, and then there was those unqualified dermatologists saying they were sending villages as if very bad. Ilang when it's divided, like a good up is dark and then up is light. They put me and then they portrayed me as that Sarar.
No, wait. On social media?
Yes. Social media.
They did what? Yes.
My eyebrows, like then they said that's me. And then I was okay. I was fine. It's okay. One thing I know with the social media is one platform whereby it's when if you want your life to end, do something on social media. Do something on social media. Like whether you stronger
So did they know at the time, in terms of the decision that you actually took to actually forgive this person? They didn't know. So they were just trolling you. They were just
okay, so on my official statement, I wrote to this person is a breadwinner, this person is what, and what. I was trying to analyze everything so that everyone would understand. But then that backfired.
So that's when you responded to what they were saying. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's not when I responded.
It was before then.
It was before. I need to. The picture was circulating.
Sure.
The issue was escalating. So I took that issue and then said, guys, this is my official statement. Please, can I please handle this matter as private as communication? And then
that's where the comments came
timeline, by post, and then I responded to those even from responding. And then I came back again this year around March or somewhere there. I did a live video. I was going live, and then I said I asked for forgiveness from everyone. Okay, fine. I know why because obvious. Everything saying wrong. So if I feel saying wrong, then I have to calm it down and then need humbleness and then ask for forgiveness because I'm on social media. I want to see myself on screens. I want to be there to entertain people. So it's not always about bringing the bad side of me out. So because I know one day I'm ngidinga le social media le engidregile le engihambise lapha edageni lezingulube. I still managed ukuthi ngibe le ngulube ephume lapha edageni, and then I washed myself and then I said, fine guys, you know what, ngiyaxolisa, what happened?
So let's get to the forgiving part. Sorry. I hear you saying that breadwinner, but it also was a bit deeper because you had to introspect yourself and you had to make your own decision with regards to forgiving this person. A lot of people would criticize you.
I know.
To say that you are encouraging and promoting a stigma of women that are abused by their perpetrators and they choose not to do anything. A lot of people would look at your past injuries and look at the whole thing in terms of how it happened and say, what are you going to say to your girl child? A lot of people would look at you and say, not only, I don't know how old was your baby at the time, the boy child?
He was 3 years.
He was 3 years. And that as parents, we need to set an example. Can we just be honest?
Yeah.
And in setting an example, what message are you leaving to your kids when something like this has happened to you and they've witnessed it and Mama decided that it was okay? Because the forgiveness part I means that you're okay with
everything.
What has happened?
Not that I'm okay because I'm okay.
You're okay because
I'm okay because I'm not okay.
Okay.
Because I'm defender.
Okay.
I'm okay because I want to live. I want to live life with no regrets. Because if I would take an action that's gonna haunt me even more.
Ugumbo Pisa was going to haunt you.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe I'm gonna
Yeah.
If I took that decision, okay, what if
Let's play it out. Yes.
What if he got arrested. And then 2 weeks later, free.
Okay, so let's get to that. Now we are going on that.
Yeah.
So those are the things that were in your mind, because are you saying that because of the justice system in this country,
Africa, yes.
The perpetrators get away scot-free? Sometimes perpetrators
yes.
of abuse. I mean, I had a podcast some I think some few weeks ago on Abongile. Alising, where yes, and the perpetrator is still roaming the streets.
And mind you,
Umbopisile.
Yes.
Sure. Does this mean that in some way or form, are you losing hope in the justice system as a woman?
Not that I'm losing hope. But man, guys, umuntu nomuntu unama situations wakhe. Umuntu nomuntu unezinkinga zakhe. And it's up to them. How do they respond? Or how do they handle what they're going through? I would say to myself, I'm not okay because he's the only breadwinner, because he's a good defender. But I'm okay because I want to live scot-free, man. It's okay. Like okusalayo mina ngiyazazi ukuthi mina angikaze ngamzisa ubuhlungu. And even naye maybe wherever he is, like I know ukuthi namhlanje usazisola.
So did you get a chance to
Talk to him.
talk to him after
Yes.
after that? Yes,
Okay.
yes, I'm interested in
We
that.
met.
Yes.
Okay, we met again ngakehla, and then we were just talking nje ukuthi I think beku December futhi last year. Like
So that was after how long this thing
after a
happened?
year.
So you didn't see him.
I didn't see him for the whole year because we're staying in different locations.
Okay.
And then I don't care. I didn't have to see him every day. His life doesn't revolve around mine. So I happened to go to Imbolile in December. I've relocated to Witbank. So Imbolile in December, then we talked. Like you guys might take it as something else. Not that I'm tired, but I'm just okay. I'm
So
only
you
human.
saw the man and nothing. You were not angry. You were
No,
not.
I was
you're
not angry. Instead, we stood there and then we talked again. Mara ndoda kanti why mama kuma yangifonela ngitshela ukuthi umntwana lahle isicathulo kanti wena wenzani ubaba unjani why ungathatha icathulo zomntwana. Like we always have something to talk about, even if ingaba yincane.
So you didn't talk about your ordeal. Ukuthi, what happened? Zero.
Like qada so engana uzero nganambobo, even worse. Not even an inch sondele kancane so.
No, man, like zero.
Zero.
Look, I think this is not a platform for us to judge.
Yeah.
It is a platform for us to tell our story.
Yes.
It is an outlet where we are able to understand each other's way of thinking, and especially the ones that have been victimized or marginalized and have gone through certain journeys in their lives. I think perhaps maybe I would have my own view in terms of how I look at this thing.
Okay, it's okay.
You know?
I would respect that.
Yes, you know, I would have my own
Yeah.
view in terms of how I look at it and how I feel. I think from where I am, my heart is torn.
You see, I understand.
Hey, Sarah, my heart is torn. I'm glad ukuthi ngikubona ungcono. Right? One side of me says you need to stand up and give Sarah a hug because she's got maybe a heart of gold that a lot of people do have. The other side of me still says that how do we let people get away with such? Because men, and let me just even not say men, because abuse happens on both sides.
Yes.
How do we now, we need to stop it.
But
We need to stop it, Sarah. And maybe it was supposed to be people such as yourself who would stand up and stop it. But you've got your own personal reasons as well, which we are not here to judge you. But we are here to give you a platform to talk about your story and how you feel. You are a mother. And I'm not sure whether you still want more children. I don't know.
yes, unfortunately there's only one left.
You know, so
Ngibabhubhudlile so the time ngimncane. Angithi when
Mautu bapupuli.
angithi-
So I'm trying to understand. I that part of you,
I'm trying to tell you that.
lightness part. What does it?
angithi mawuthetha nge-operation
Okay,
mawuthetha
okay.
nge-section
Okay.
limited abantwana kumele ukuthi ube nalo. So
Okay.
it takes up to 3 kids.
So you've
mina
got
I
3
already
kids
have
now.
2.
Oh, so selling
Then there's
your
only
one.
one.
Oh no, I didn't understand the lingo.
Ngibabhubhudlile bonke.
I did not understand the lingo. So you'll forgive me because
no, it's
you know
okay.
in my mind,
It's okay.
I'm really thinking of something
understand.
else. Go on.
Woo,
Yeah,
come
I'm
on.
thinking you Highland gun.
Yeah, she's been through a lot, ne?
I'm thinking that, but anyways, so your forgiveness part of it. There's women out there. You are a living tale of gender-based violence, and in this country, it's skyrocketing. I said as I started my introduction that in 36 cases are reported of gender-based violence.
Mm-hmm.
Your kid, especially the girl child, is growing up. One day when she asks you why, what will be your answer?
I would say, let's say, okay, let me just be that person who would say, in everything, I would just say this to a girl child. I would be like, hey,
Tell
when I'm
me.
friends, this is life. Ne? So if you're gonna do everything to please everyone, then I'm going to survive. And then this is life. You have to do everything. Like you have to take my decisions. I satisfy when. Just be selfish when it comes to life. Be selfish. Whether no muntu uyafa or uyapila, you just don't care. As long as you are alive, just be appreciative of your life. You are there and you are still alive, and you are still able to see things on another way. And another thing, not to take my actions on everything that's happening, but as much as I was taught, it's something that I'm gonna pass on to you as my child. But I need you understand. If you feel like taking actions on that, do it. If it's gonna satisfy you, do it. Because manje wena uyombophisa. Because ubusi uthenga imbophisi. Ubusi unomuntu wakhe umshayayo. Blind. Muphi imali. Lo akangiphi imali. Just umshayile. I have ukuthi ngimbophise nomuntu wakhe. Anyeke azamlahla ubusi umuntu wakhe, but she managed to advise you ukuthi ubophise lo owakho. Yethi yena wakhe. Uyamgila. At the same time, kumele ukuthi okay, it's okay to have people's opinions. Not ukuthi you must live under them. Some of them you might take them as your lesson. Some of them you might take them as your downfall. Maybe amanye amagama vele azopusha under the carpet, but it's okay. If you have the courage for yourself to shine, if you feel like doing it, do it. If you feel like walking naked, do it. And don't care what abantu bazothini. Vele abantu bazosho bathi yeah, sharp. It's okay. I'm comfortable with what I've decided.
So
okay.
You're comfortable with the decision?
I'm so comfortable and I'm okay. And I have no remorse. And I don't think I don't think that. Even if it happens, I'm glad it is not now.
Your story is another one. I don't know where to classify it.
I don't know.
I think even yourself, you actually pinch yourself sometimes and ask yourself, is
real person?
Is this? So how's your healing journey?
I'm okay. So now, I'm just going through a lot.
Tell me.
Right now, I've relocated from Delmas. Not that I was shying away from people. I've relocated because I love my own space. So the time in that's when I moved again. So I felt okay, now I can afford to pay my own rent. I can afford to take a fridge, the one that I need. Because in only fridge So yeah. So I felt at that time, I think I can afford everything that I need. I'm working. Come on. I've relocated. I moved. Then I asked the colleague, I'm looking for a room affordable. So there's no pressure. So rent is affordable that side, I'm there. So the thing is, yeah, I mean, I do have a cold heart. Because, okay, the first things first thing is the situation at home. Like, I feel like it's in my hands. I be the one that changes the situation at home.
So you're the breadwinner?
No, I'm not the breadwinner. But I'm I can't see 5.
Okay.
Then this one is married. This one, yes, Kalabatel. And then there's me. There's Banele. Umntana sekhaya ngimthanda ngenhliziyo yami yonke. No, ngiyamthanda. No. Ngiyamthanda because she's been the mother. Kulo mntana wami engasakhona ukuthi ngiye kuyile.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to keep distance. So and then there's Ubu. So kule 5 fela abantwana baka mama. Uyazi musonke sizohluka. Uyabona? As much as singabantu ngathi emhlabeni sizohluka kunazoba nalabo abadecide ukuba brutal, kunalabo aba soft hearted, kunalabo abanenhliziyo ezimbi ke labo abangangeneki ke. Bese kunalabo nje abahlanyayo njenge okay.
Njenge crew ye podcast de Marginalised.
Uyabo? So bese kuzoba nalabo aba I'm sorry guys, that's all about
Yes.
So kuzoba nalo of 4 of this.
Sure.
Loyo uzoba ngathatha shoot, uzoba nobona, uzoba nenhliziyo embi. So mina I'm that girl ekhaya ukuthi I'm that soft. I'm the soft. I'm the softest of the family. Yes. So umntana wakasisi wami Ntombi, she used to call me a rich auntie because of the way I was living my life. Like I was on the street. Like I started doing my own things, like buying myself into the gazer at the age of 14 years. So I was living with mom and dad. So mom business instructions are posing it's sharp. I don't have a problem with that. So in Kenya every time I make sure my family doesn't go to bed hungry. And I've seen the situation there is still there.
So you give yourself more to people than what you receive. Is that what I'm getting?
No.
Tell me.
I'm saying I'm that person who I take care of each and everyone. If manje we have to share, bruh. Now I need to meet now. So we have to share. So Mama Mekaya, I used to send her money. Now it's less because Mama has a So every time I make her, like I wanna mentally not because of the things that are happening, but because of the situation. Like ngifisa sengathi ngashintsha situation esekhaya, bra. Like ngathi ngifisa sengathi ngafaka mama what you need. Like I mean like because someone once posted ekhaya beku RDP then I posted to stay informed about mama wazama like extend anyana. So someone once posted ukuthi abantu bathathe indlu RDP house bayiphendule indlu yezinkukhu, and that hit.
Were they referring to your home?
Yes. I should I should then stay informed by post. And then that hit. So I feel I don't
you
know.
feel like you're
Like already
oh 12.
No 12 because I used to provide when I was working. But now I'm no longer working. So things are tough. I lost my driver's license. If we get the PDP, I'm lacking money. I don't have money to do everything. I'm thinking of for the business, but I like.
You look like you can be an entrepreneur.
Like,
hey? From you've got the energy, you've got the Sarah energy, you've got the heart, you've got the willingness, you've got the drive and stuff. I think you know what, Sarah, it's never too late
It's not.
to start something.
Exactly.
It is. We come from different backgrounds and different journeys in our lives, and whatever it is that has happened doesn't mean that it's the end. And I think what you have, you've got the spirit, the fire in you that not a lot of people have. The drive in you, which is a good thing.
Very good.
Because then it gives you a start for you to be able to soldier on.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that you've got this heart, and you take care of everybody. I think me and you in some respect were similar, because I am that type of a person where for me, I would rather not have and let another person have. That is the way
And
I am. It's tough.
it's the satisfaction also.
But that is the thing. That is the thing that God
Once from us.
gives you that opportunity for you to be able to extend something beyond yourself to others. But he always makes sure that he's going to provide.
I'm sure of that because it's been happening.
Exactly. So what I'm going to say is our parting shot. I am so privileged to sit down with you and understand. I think your journey as a joker and isn't as serious and whatever it is, it has taught me not to look at things at face value. And it has taught me not to judge for the sake of judging. I want your parting shot, Sarah. For somebody that has gone through an ordeal such as yours, and that person is a woman, and it has happened, what would you say?
The same thing I said to my child. Decide anything that satisfies you. If you feel like you can take and act, like you can act, or you can just run away. Even if you decide to run away, it's okay. It's by choice. One has to live by the choice that we make in our lives. And it is my life. Then the choice that I make, they have to satisfy me.
So you're saying, do you?
Exactly, darling.
So you're saying, do you?
Yes. If you follow what my handcuffs, get him arrested. Get him. It's not wrong. That's why we have a police.
I think as we move along with this forum, we get to meet different individuals, different people, different personalities. But you know, on this one, as sad as your story is, there is this side where I've learned what forgiveness means, because we all interpret forgiveness in our own different way.
Exactly.
So I want to thank you. I want to thank you firstly for taking the time to come and sit with us and talk about your issue. But the second thing is to set the record straight, because I think you needed that part of you to set the record straight. The third thing is that you wanted to have an outlet.
Yes.
For you to really talk.
Yes.
And I hope we created a space for that for you, with no judgment. Sarah, Ntabise.
I love that.
Ngiyabonga. Thank you for making the time. We still have to talk, because I can see that spirit of entrepreneurship in you.
Yeah.
So let's support each other going forward. But we're here.
Yeah.
And this is the forum to actually make sure that we all grow. I'm at a loss for words. For the first time in this podcast, I am just at a loss for words. I you know when they say a person is indifferent, where you don't know where to gravitate towards? You heard it from the horse's mouth, from Sarah. She chose to forgive, and she justified her reasons why she forgave her perpetrator, although suffering second-degree burns. What I would love to leave you with is that in this world, there's a lot that all of us can be able to offer. And in this world, as we navigate this life, we'll be confronted with a lot of challenges as people. But after all, it's your choice. She chose to forgive. You choose to take a step. You choose to find justice in whatever that you are going through, but it's your choice. She decided that she was not going to listen to noise or pressure or whatever decision that she made, but it was her choice. Please subscribe, please share, please like. When you've got a story to tell, this is the forum to do so. So we invite you, come with us. Let's go on a journey. This is a journey of us being able to introspect, and this is the journey where we're able to find solutions in a societal world that is very complex. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate the fact that you have been sitting and listening to Sarah.